Welcome to your Pisces New Moon Yoga Flow. Today we're going to sit with the symbolism of Pisces and the new moon in creating an intention and a new expansion of trusting fully our intuition, trusting the guidance that our soul leads us towards, and becoming a little more quiet before the Aries season, a little more introspective before we jump into a more fiery dynamic. Go ahead and close your eyes. Feel yourself breathe in and out. And really start to observe all of the happenings around you in the space that you are occupying. Allowing each observation to take you more deeply into the present moment of here and now. And let the sound of your breath be soothing as you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the nose. And much like the sign of Pisces, which is ruled by Jupiter, a planet of great expansion, we allow each inhale to fill up our lungs and expand our rib cage and our heart space. And every exhale, we let something go, just like a tide comes in. It picks up little debris and then washes it back out. We allow our inhale and our exhale to come in like the tide, like the ocean, filling us up with life essence, life force, prana. And as we exhale, allowing anything that doesn't matter, anything that isn't serving us, to be washed away. And in these next few moments, we're going to set a very Piscean intention. One that sounds like this, and feel free to turn this into something that is more resonant for you. So let's say, I trust myself. I trust my intuition. I trust the expansion that is coming. I trust I am on the right path. I sit in stillness and I trust. And just like water moves and flows, so too do I, through my trust, flow with life. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a small bow to your fingertips. Inhale the head up. Go ahead and drop the hands into the lap. And just observe how you're feeling right now in this moment after that small meditation. Give yourself a few moments of integration, of processing. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and inhale those arms up over our head. And exhale, palms face the ground as we lower them back down. Inhale, lift the hands up, palms face up. And exhale, lower them down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Fill the lungs up, expand. Exhale, drop something away that you're not needing, that's not necessary, that isn't serving. Inhale, up. And exhale, hands down through the heart as though you're pulling all of that beautiful energy down through your center line. Go ahead and drop the palms. And then roll the neck. You can do half rolls or you can do full rolls. I like the half rolls better, but listen to your body and listen to your own inner knowing. That's what Pisces is really about, is our inner knowing and expanding more greatly into that. Letting ourselves be guided by our own truth. And as the new moon comes in, it's the greatest opportunity, the greatest doorway to open ourselves up into these expansive possibilities. Go ahead and bring the head back to center. Great. Right hand comes down to the mat. Inhale, left arm up and reach it over to the right. Really expand into that left side body. All the way from the bottom of that left hip out through the tip tops of the left fingertips. Inhale through center and exhale. Let's switch the sides. That left hand will come down. The right arm will reach up and over. And we're going to push down through that right hip as we extend out through the right fingertips. Inhale back through center. Now exhale, I want you to take a hold of the shoulders with the hands. And we're going to twist to the left. That left elbow will go back. The left eye will reach back. The right elbow is going to reach forward. And inhale back through center. Exhale over to the right. The right elbow is going to reach back. Left elbow forward. And we're going to gaze with that right eye over the right shoulder. And inhale back through center. Let's do that one more time. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. And inhale through center. Excellent. Let's come to hands and knees. We want the knees directly below the hips and the wrists directly below the shoulders. We're going to start with some very fluid cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, reach the head up, and squeeze those shoulder blades together. On exhale, round everything in the opposite direction. Drop the tailbone, hug the belly to the spine, round through the shoulders, and tuck that chin nice and deep into the chest. Inhale, reverse, cow pose. Lift the hips, lift the heart, lift the head, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze your pelvic floor. Exhale, round everything, the tailbone, the shoulders, the chin tucks in. 3 more times. Move at your own pace with your own breath. Let the breath be the motion facilitator. Pisces is a very fluid sign as a water and mutable sign. And so we want these movements to embody that mutability, that fluidity, that watery element. Last one. Really exaggerate each movement. And then bring it to a neutral spine. Excellent. That right hand is going to come underneath the nose. And we're going to inhale, left arm up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, the left hand dives underneath that right armpit. Don't land on the shoulder yet. We're going to inhale, lift that arm back up. And exhale, left hand under. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, left hand under. Go ahead and drop down to that shoulder. Inhale, right arm goes up to the sky. And then maybe you wrap that right arm around the back of the body and reach for that inner left thigh. Let yourself sink into your breath. Next inhale, lift that right arm back up. Plant it directly in front of your nose. And reach that left arm back up to the sky. This time, hold the left arm up. Maybe even gaze up at the left fingertips. And exhale, the left hand's going to come back down to the mat. Go ahead and place the left hand underneath the nose and inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm underneath that left armpit. Just reach barely. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, right arm under. One more time, just like this. Inhale, right arm up. And this time, let that right arm land fully on the mat. Let yourself sink down into your breath here. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. And wrap that left arm around the spine. And maybe even reach for that inner right thigh. Breath is heavy here, fluid, and relaxing, sending us even more deeply into this inner stillness where we can hear our own inner knowing, where we can expand into our trust of our own intuition. Release that left arm, place it down in front of that nose, and inhale, reach that right arm up all the way to the sky. Gaze at the right fingertips. And right hand comes back down. We're going to continue with this fluid motion. So I want you to walk your hands slightly more forward. We're going to act like we're going to go into that cat shape where we round the spine and tuck the chin. But now we're going to push those hips forward and down. We're going to take an inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift that head, and pull the heart between the shoulders. Exhale, lift the hips, push them back towards the heels, keep the hands planted, and let yourself come down to this active child's pose. Keep the heart up, keep the head up. Let's try and sync that as much as we can with our breath. Inhale, round through the spine, lift the hips off the heels. And exhale, push those hips down towards the mat. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift the head and pull the heart forward. Exhale, lift the hips up. Start to push the hips back towards the heels. Keep the hands planted. Keep the heart lifted. Sink hips towards the heels. Inhale, round everything up. Exhale, hips come down, heart moves forward. Inhale, push it back, active child's pose. Exhale, round and move forward. Inhale, hips down, heart forward. Exhale, active child's pose. And keep on moving like this, trying to articulate with exaggeration each movement of the vertebra as you move up, down, forward, up, down, forward. Really link the breath with the movement. Moving a little slower, deepening the breath each time. 2 more of these. Really get into the exaggerated awareness of each movement. Imagine like you're the tide rolling in and out, and you're embodying this through your own body. The next time your hips come down, squeeze those shoulder blades, lift the heart, move it forward, and take 2 big breaths here. Move the shoulders away from the ears and let everything sink downward. On your next inhale, tuck those toes behind you. Take a small bend to those knees as you push your hips halfway back, and then push into the toes as you lift those hips up to the sky for downward facing dog. Quite possibly the first down dog of the day, so find some freedom of expression here, some movement so that you can feel into the body, so you can tap into what the body is asking for and needing from you. I like to sway my hips side to side. I like to bend one knee, hold it there, and then bend the other knee and hold it there. But you are limitless, just like the sign of Pisces tells us, just like a new moon offers us that limitless potential. So choose the movements that are right for you. 2 more full cycles of breath into your own free movement here. And then find stillness. Those heels reach towards the mat even if they never touch. The hips reach up towards the sky, as though somebody is pulling your tailbone up, 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 and you're trying to fight it. And so you're dragging the heels down, down, down. Let the heart chase the crown of the head, and let the crown of the head chase after the mat. On your next inhale, I want you to step that left foot in between the hands. Drop down to that back knee. And inhale, lift those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, frame out left foot. And let's move between Anjaneyasana and Ardha Hanumanasana, or the lunge and half split. So we're going to take our hips and shift them back over that back knee. Don't go beyond the back knee. Start to straighten that left foot so the toes come up towards the face. Spread all 5 toes here. Really try to get space here in the foot, in the toes. Bow over the left thigh, maybe even bringing the forehead down towards the shin. Next inhale, move forward. Step into the left foot and reach the arms up. Let's add a little heart opener here. Goalpost those arms. Puff the heart towards the sky. Tighten up through the glutes for the support in that low back. And then gaze up in the direction that the fingertips are. Exhale, round. Frame out the left foot. Extend those hips back as you extend through the left leg. Toes go up to the sky, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. Very fluid movement here. Inhale back into your low lunge. Step into the left foot. Lift those arms up. Goal post the arms and puff that heart. Look in the direction of the heart. Exhale, frame out the left foot. Extend through the left leg. Hips move back. Bow as deeply as you can over that left leg. Inhale back into that left foot, and this time, tuck the back toes. Let's lift the back knee and rise up, high lunge. Sink into those hips as you lift that heart, as you gaze up at the fingertips. Take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, frame out the left foot. And with as much grace and strength as possible, we're going to push that earth away. And we're going to step that left foot back to meet the right, high plank. Let's drop it down to our knees. Bend the elbows along the rib cage. Drop it down to the chin and the chest. And with as much fluidity as possible, start to wiggle those hips all the way down to the mat. As you inhale, pull the heart up, baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, active child's pose. Remember, active child's pose, we keep our heart up, our head up. And inhale, round it forward into that same fluid dance. Hips come down, heart moves forward. Shoulder blades squeeze, head lifts. Exhale, bring it back. Active child's pose. And inhale, round just about halfway. Tuck those toes and shift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Next inhale, gaze between the hands and step that right foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, frame out that right foot. And let's begin our wave between low lunge and half split. Shift those hips back over the back knee. Toes go up towards the sky. We're going to extend through that right leg. Right hamstring opens. More space from the heel all the way up to the bottom glute. And inhale, move back into low lunge. Arms go up. Goal post those arms and lift the heart space, maybe even the gaze. And exhale, frame out foot. Extend, half split. Push out through the heel, lengthen through the back side of that right leg. And inhale, step back into the foot. Rise up. Goal post the arms, lift the heart, expand. Let yourself become open to all of the possibilities, all of the doorways that are opening during this new moon. Exhale, hands down. Extend, and this time just hold in that half split for just a few more moments. Really sinking down into your own awareness of what you are experiencing, the way you are observing it, and the way you are intentionally creating your own reality. Take an inhale back into that right foot. This time, tuck the back foot, lift the back knee, and rise up, high lunge. Arms go up, sink the hips down. Maybe your gaze goes up. Exhale, frame out that right foot. Pick that right foot up. Use as much strength and grace as you can to push that right foot back to meet the left. High plank. And then exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, wiggle those hips all the way down. Peel the heart off the mat, baby cobra. Come out of baby cobra about halfway. Push into the left hand and roll to your right side. Now from here, you have the option to either extend through that right arm, really hitting that right side body, or if this is a little too intense, you can walk that hand forward. You can drop down to the forearm. If it's not intense enough, the closer you have the hand to the side body, the more length you're going to need through that right side body. Let's go ahead and lift this left leg up and plant the left foot as close to our right hip bone as we can get it. Toes point towards the side. And we're just going to place that left hand on top of that knee. Move the right shoulder away from the right ear. So we don't want it to crunch up here. We want space. We want expansion again, right? Let the breath fill you up, fill up the lungs. And give another little thought to your intention today of trusting yourself. Of being aware of where doors are opening during this new moon, or what you would like the door to open to. Intentional awareness around a new moon is very powerful in that it sets that energy for the moon cycle. In Pisces, we can often become a little bit murky. The waters feel a little muddied at times. Like we're not quite sure where we're really going. What we're doing on our mat today is defining that no matter where we're going, whether we feel lost or we don't feel lost, we trust the process. What I want you to do now is step into this left leg, push down into the outer edge of that right foot, push into the right hand, lift the hips up, lift the left arm up, and create this nice little arc on the underside. Breathe here. Maybe send that left arm over the head. And exhale, bring it back down. And we're going to do this 3 times. That was 1. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, drop it down. That was 2. Inhale, lift and reach. And hold here. Exhale, bring it back down. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and release this left leg back on top of the right leg. Roll by bending this right elbow just gently back through center. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, left hand plants. And we'll roll to that left side. Extend through the left arm. Now remember, you may need to make adjustments, and that's okay. You can either come down onto the forearm, you can walk that left hand out, or you can walk it closer. Move the left shoulder away from the left ear. Pick up this right foot. Plant it as close to the left hip bone as you can get it. And then just place that right arm on top of the right knee. Full breath here. And let's really anchor into our awareness around this experience on the mat today. What is it that you're feeling in the body? What is it that you are feeling in the mind, in the spirit? Not neglecting any of the bodies that we have, which are quite numerous. We just tend to focus on the physical. Is what you're feeling resonant to what you would like to be feeling, or is that something that we can start to create or manifest during this new moon? On your next inhale, press into that right foot, the outer edge of the left foot, and the left hand. Lift those hips up. Reach the right arm up and over. Extend through the right hip so that you can lift it a little higher, creating this beautiful arc on the underside. And then exhale, bring it down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last time, inhale, lift and hold. Next exhale, bring it back down. Take a generous bend to that left elbow. Place the right hand or the right foot back onto the left and roll back through center. Inhale, peel the heart up for baby cobra. Elbows nice and bent, shoulder blades squeezing, shoulders away from ears. And exhale, bring it back to child's pose, balasana, where the heels land on the hips. The heart sinks down towards the mat. The forehead is pressing against the mat. And let yourself truly sink down into depth. Depth of this knowing. Pisces is a sign of great depth. Sometimes we cannot see the bottom, or we can't understand where we are going, where the tide is taking us, where the current is leading us. Pisces asks us to have faith, to step in and allow ourselves to flow, become still, and to know that we are at the end of the winter season. We are on the brink of stepping into new life. Go ahead and bring yourself back up. Let's meet on our backs. Cross that right ankle over top of the left thigh. And just find a sway here from side to side. And then release that right ankle down. And let's cross the left ankle over top of the right thigh. And again, find a sway side to side. And place that left foot back onto the mat. Walk the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees collapse in on one another. Place one of your hands on your belly. Place the other hand on top of that hand. And feel the way that your inhale expands your belly up into your hands. And the way the exhale drops it away. And imagine yourself out in a boat on the tide. A gentle sway of rocking. brings you into this extreme stillness, even through movement and action that happens all around you. You have this ability to step more deeply into your own inner stillness. And even though we may be rocked to and fro, we are safe here inside our little boat. Knowing that we are deeply supported, and that there is nothing that we do not already know when we choose to be still enough to listen and surrender and trust. Stay here for as long as you would like, becoming more and more connected to your own inner self and intuition, inner knowing. May this new moon in Pisces bring you into greater expansion, greater manifestation, greater love and compassion. Thank you for being here.